guys, and welcome back to my channel. Let me see. Oh wait. Okay. So, today is Saturday, January 14th. I just got out of the shower. I just want to catch up with you guys while I get ready. I'm about to have a little girls' day with, well, one of my guy friends is supposed to come too, but a girls' day with a couple of my girlfriends. My friend Raven, who used to be my roommate, she is in town for the weekend. Well, she's been here all week, so we've been hanging out a bit. It's my friend Tiffany's birthday on Monday, Martin Luther King Day. So I am hosting a wine tasting for her. And you know, Tiffany, she always shows up for me. I really appreciate that. She comes to a lot of my live shows. She shares posts. She's really supportive. So I wanted to do something for her. She was kind of in a funk. And I totally get it, especially around birthday time. But I still wanted to see if she would allow me to do something small. So I'm gonna host a wine tasting here at my place. I'm looking for my moisturizer. Oh, here it is. It's under my phone. So anyway, like I said, getting ready to go watch movies. So we're going to see House Party. So the other night I had some friends over and they were making fun of me because I have never seen House Party. Like, I know what House Party is, but that just, So they turned it on so I could watch it, but I was like cooking, so I still wasn't truly paying attention to it, you know? Anywho, this is Tarte Drink of H2O Hydrating Boost. It feels really good on my skin. And then I'm gonna use Think Bright Glow and Hydrate Serum next from List. Excuse my nails, y'all. I've got to get my nails done, but I was trying to give them a break. I got this in a BoxyCharm. And then what's this? Serum Glow Filter. I'm gonna use this too. I think I'll use this one first and then I'll use this one because this one is a little stickier and I think it'll help my foundation stick better. But I can't remember if I actually like it or not, so I hope that's not a bad decision. Anywho, so I'm gonna do my makeup first and do my hair. Y'all, I was being dramatic the other day and I cut some bangs. So while I do my makeup, I also would like to catch you guys up on what's been going on with me. So I have been working on time. I know I say it all the time because I have to keep reminding myself like of things. This is not opening, so maybe, oh, here we go. I want to say maybe I'm not using it. Anyway, so I want to do better about maximizing my time. And it's like, what am I getting done in a day? And how much time am I really devoting to myself and things that I want to do just for me? A lot of times, not that much. Well, I think that. I mean, I have my TV time. Like, some days I don't play. I'm watching The Housewives, you know. And I'll just work and work and work. And I feel like when I am working, I'm, like, super productive for the most part. Like 50 tabs. I'm getting stuff done. But I want to make more lists so I can actually keep track of what I'm doing, because sometimes I am wondering like, well, what did I actually get done today? Working on that because there's a few things that I'm working on. So one, I want to get back on my own YouTube. I want to do some more vlogs, but then I also want to know like what you guys might be interested in watching. Let me turn this ringer off. This is getting on my nerve. What you guys might be interested in seeing on my channel. I was talking to my sister because we both were like setting goals and just talking to each other about the things that we want to try to accomplish, to do this year, and kind of hold each other accountable or do some check-ins, or like we'll just know that this is what my sister wants to do. So if I see something that might be helpful, I can share it. I think that I am going to start a few tips of like how to get started with certain things. I definitely want to do some food content. I'm ironing out details on that and trying to figure out a time that I can actually do it, and then what that looks like, how much it's going to cost me to produce all of this. I know I'm going to have to spend money to make money, but I don't have unlimited funds, so I still have to budget. So that I want to do some stuff like how to get started with a podcast. I have a podcast. It does well. Not that my podcast is like, not that I'm the like go-to person, but a lot of people come to me for help on things, advice on things, and because I've done it and I know a lot of stuff front and back, I feel like I have useful information that I can share. My sister was telling me about how she knows someone and they were asking like if I post my podcast on Instagram, for example, and it's like, honey, that's not a podcast. You're just posting content on Instagram. Like, that's not a podcast. It's like people are just calling any old thing a podcast, and it's not. Like, if Instagram is gone, how would people get that? Or what if Instagram blocks your account or something? Like, there's no other place, and people don't, every person who's listening to a podcast is not on Instagram. So I think it's a great marketing tool. I think you should post clips to promote your show there, but I don't think having a show only on Instagram is the greatest idea. You know, you're really selling yourself short. It's hard to find stuff on there. We all know about the algorithm. Anyway, so like I feel like I have a lot of information on podcasts. People are asking about like ebooks, Shopify. People have reached out to me about card games, and I like that people reach out to me because then I feel like people respect my opinion. They see value in what I do. And let me put it out there, and then maybe I'll start doing, I can't really do a course or anything because I don't really have time. But if I could do like some YouTube videos and send people there for little tips and tricks and maybe go on later and do some more behind the scenes stuff, I don't know. Then working on a new podcast. So I'm doing a new podcast. I don't have a title yet, but it is a true crime show. So on a previous vlog, I said that I was working on that and I'd gone and interviewed somebody as a research assistant. So I did hire her. And we've been working for a few weeks now, and basically what she does is she'll send me cases and I send her cases, and we'll pick one case and she spends the week researching it, and we get together and she walks me through the case, and then she gives me her source information. And a lot of times there are TV shows, books, movies, documentaries, and things on these cases. So then she'll include that information, and my homework is to then go watch it, and I add my own notes, things that I find interesting. And then once we get, I want to get like 10 to 15 stories done. And once I get those stories done, then I want to go back and try and come up with like a plan of what order are these episodes going in. I want to be able to cross promote with CockTales, so some of the weird sex stories will be crimes, and we can just do like a brief overview in weird sex, and then for the full story come over to my true crime podcast with the working title. For those of you who don't know, I went to school for broadcast journalism, so this is helping me get back into that. I've always been interested in like these true crime stories. I watched Snapped, Forensic Files, the Investigation Discovery Channel, First 48. All of these things are really interesting. I know for some people it creeps them out, but for me, it makes me more aware of the things that are going on in the world, and it doesn't scare me. It just makes me more aware, and I find it very interesting. I don't want to say entertaining, but interesting. And then I also like how even if it's a popular case, so many people will have different takes on it. Like they'll do a Dateline special, and Dateline will talk about how there was a Snapped episode and things like that. So yeah, so I'm working on a true crime show. I don't know when I'm gonna launch it. Initially I wanted to do it in March. It's not looking so good. I'm gonna try not to rush it, but it has to get out this year. My food content, I've got to write these recipes down. I thought I was gonna have my next cookbook out by the end of the year. Last year that didn't happen. I just gotta get stuff done. Trying to find different people. I found, like I said, I have my research assistant, another tentative videographer, we'll see, and just finding different people to collaborate with it. Also, if y'all have ideas or suggestions, I'm open. Just put them in the comments because I do read them even if I don't respond to everything. We are starting our tour. I'm excited about that. I'm anxious to start. I don't know what I'm gonna wear. Any of that jazz. I'm glad that we took some time off. I've been feeling a little burnt out sometimes. And I just need to find some ways to like de-stress and or manage my stress better so that I don't let that get the best of me, because we have got a busy year and it starts week after next. So it's time. I was reading YouTube comments on cocktails, and I say the same thing all the time. I don't know if people think we be lying or what, but people are like, oh, it's like y'all don't tell your own cocktails anymore. It's like you totally scrapped that segment. And it's like, man, I'm not a working mule. Neither is my co-host. We're not always having like story-worthy, well, I'll speak for myself. I'm not always having story-worthy sexual experiences. Everything, sometimes it ain't nothing happening at all, and even if it is, it's like it wasn't story-worthy. Y'all don't want to hear that. I'm not trying to bore you, so I'll read other people's stories who are having these insane experiences. And a part of why I started the show wasn't just so I could like be like the nastiest, freakiest girl. It's just I was having these experiences, not just sexual, but other stuff. And then, you know, life changes. I'm a lot busier than I was when I started this show at 20-something years old. So, I don't know. I wish some people are patient and they don't mind. But some people, it's like I feel like they're really impatient. And then I don't know if people don't think that we're looking at the comments or that we'll never see it. I guess I know some people do, because they'll DM me like, I know you're never going to see this. But I was like, I saw it. Some stuff I miss, but I do see most things, and I think she does too. It's wild. Just trying to clean up my brows a little bit. I did pretty much the same thing with my brows every time. I like this new concealer I've been using from Huda Beauty. This is Sugar Biscuit 3.5N. It's a faux filter concealer. I like it a lot. Okay. I'm going to use this foundation from, what's her name? Danessa Myricks. So I bought this, and I also bought this stuff, right? It's, if you haven't seen it, this is from Danessa Myricks too. So it's like this blurring balm powder. So I think I didn't realize it was a powder. So when I was putting it on and putting like liquidy stuff on top, it just wasn't looking good. I think this would be good if I just wanted to have like flat face. I don't know what the girls are doing to be able to use this and other liquid stuff. I'm trying to think, do I want to try it today? No, I don't. I'm gonna use this one. It's the Yummy Skin Serum Foundation. And it comes in one of these, and then like when you get a replacement, you just refill the tube, and then, which I guess that's a way to keep your customers coming back. And then I'm wearing the color 13N. I don't know if I'm gonna, I don't think I'm gonna do an eyeshadow today, simply because I have bangs, so you're not even gonna see it. So I'm just gonna do that. I have talked about, I will ancestry people to death because I love it. But I find it so interesting. So I was just looking the other day, like a day or two ago, and I had to bring this down on my neck because as I'm looking at this looks crazy. Let's see how it looks when I'm done. Because, but I'm wearing a hoodie, so you won't see it. It's just gonna be like this. This is, I'm so yellow. I don't know about this, you guys. I need some eyeshadow. Be right back. Okay, I was trying to make it without shadow. It's a no for me, dog. It's a no. I don't even know why I try to play myself like that. Like, I need something on these eyes because it looks crazy. So let me finish the liquids and then I'll go back to the shadows. So I was also thinking about doing some stuff like that, like talking about it, talking about like just just exploring different things and see what people are interested in. Because I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do over here. I have so many passions. And like, I was watching this girl's YouTube who grew her channel over 200 subscribers in 2022, and she was saying what she did, and she said that she has an unpopular opinion that you don't have to find a niche, because a lot of people say that. And she was like, you know, there's just different things that I'm interested in that I want to share, and I'm going to continue to share them and not just do one thing. So, you know, different people have different thoughts on it. I'm going to see if it'll work for me. Just trying different things. I think lots of people have lots of different interests, and then maybe I'll also realize what kind of content I enjoy making the most, and I'll stick with that. But I'm not gonna like, maybe I'll do like playlists or something to separate things so that people know, and then as I get like further in, I can figure out maybe a schedule, like, okay, each of these different types of things gets a video every week or every other week or whatever. You know, but I like sharing the things that I'm interested in, and you just never know who else might be interested, or things that people just weren't aware of. You know, I've seen YouTube videos and I didn't know that people were doing certain things. I was like, oh, that's really cool. That's interesting. I would look into that. So last weekend, my aunt who's doing the wine tasting, her birthday was last week. And on the weekend, we went to dinner at this restaurant called Fia. It's really good. I think it's relatively new, but even if it's not, it's really good. It's at the bottom of the Burgess Hotel in Buckhead off of Piedmont, near like Hal's Restaurant, if you're familiar with that. And then there's a bar in there called Mr. B's, and they have like a library, not a real library, like not a public library, but a library, and it's just super cute. Like people will ask me sometimes, oh, where should I go to like meet guys? I think if you go in there and sit at the bar, that might be a good option. There were a lot of people on dates, but you know, you can go to the bar, somebody might be traveling, staying there, that sort of thing. I just don't like to hang out at hotel bars all the time, because sometimes it gives a different vibe that I ain't trying to give, okay? My aunt's birthday, so we went out to dinner at this place called Fia, and then after Fia, we went to a spot called Johnny's Hideaway. If you live in Atlanta, you may have heard of it. They have a reputation of being a place where you can get an old sugar daddy, that sort of thing. But when I went, you guys, it was so different from that. I mean, there were a lot of older men in there. Lots of people have make-out sessions, like a lot of stuff was going on, but they have like a real dance floor. And this is what I took away from that spot. It's one of those places where you can go and like really dance. People say the clubs, you don't dance anymore. Nobody's really enjoying themselves. Everybody's just sitting in sections with bottles, vibing with their own friends. And that place is not like that at all. So if you're looking for that kind of vibe, it was all ages, races. They played a lot of different music. I mean, you're not gonna hear what you would hear at like, I don't even know what club to say, because it's about to say Gold Room. Gold Room is closed. I don't know if Compound is still open. Like, stuff is closed. But anyway, later when I come back, I need to plan on my day, put on my outfits. I have to go to the studio this week. We're gonna be recording. We haven't recorded since like the very beginning of December. End of November. So it's been a while since we've been in the studio. It was a nice little break. We didn't take a break from releasing episodes, just a break from recording. So we recorded so much at once, and so now it's time to get back in there. So I'll be doing that on Tuesday, and we'll see how that goes. One episode will have a guest, the other one will just be us. Medina wants to do an episode and do an ick list. So I was like, okay, we could try it. I'm gonna really have to think about that over the weekend and see like, what am I putting on my ick list? What would y'all put on your ick lists? So I was seeing somebody said that they will put the lash glue on their lashes, like on the strip. They'll put it on there, and then they'll come back and they'll put it on their lid too, like eyeliner. So I've been trying that. While I do like it, the only thing about it is if you have bangs, your bangs gonna be getting stuck on that glue. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the lash glue on the lash first to allow it a few seconds to get like tacky. And then I'll put it on my eyelid. I will say it's way easier to put on a lash with no nails than it is when I do have nails. That's the only thing, is I haven't had my lashes done either. I was trying to give it all a break for a little while. One, save some money. Two, like I've just been getting like my nails, hair, all this stuff done like all of the time. It's like, let's give it a break. I'm getting braids. I kind of don't want them for the Atlanta live show, but I kind of do. So I don't know. We're going to see. I kind of want like a Jessica Rabbit look. Wait till y'all see what I'm putting on, because I'm being very casual. I don't know why I did a whole face. I really could have been makeup free, but like, why not? Give me an excuse to like sit here and talk to y'all about something, because you don't want to watch me watch TV. Okay. So that is done. Oh, I need to put on some blush, and then I guess I'm basically done with my face, and I can just set it. I'm going to use the NARS blush and Orgasm. It's like how I added a little more color to my pale ass face. All right, so I don't have to do a whole bunch to my hair. I've fallen off the wagon with doing a good job of like wrapping my hair at night and making sure that I do that. I don't know why it's so hard, so that I can skip this part of my day. Y'all just pray for me. One day I'll get it together. So we're gonna go to the movies at iPic, and iPic does have food, but I don't know if they're all like this. With one here, I don't think the food was all that great. It was just okay. I'm sure I got wings, which is always gonna be risky, but you won't know until you try. I tried and now I know. Don't think I'll be doing that again. The movie's at 3:45, so that's in a little less than an hour. I don't want to be late because I know that they have like more time constraints with service and stuff in there. Raven's almost done with her hair. I'm gonna put on this sweatsuit that y'all see me in so many times. I got it from Fashion Nova. It's gray, white, black, pink. I'm gonna wear some pink sneakers. Oh, Jesus. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh. Now, I should have known that was gonna happen by how I rushed through brushing my hair. Why would I do that to myself? Do y'all ever ask yourself that sometimes? Like, why would I make this? See what I mean by I did all that on my eyes, and bitch, you got bangs. Just got back. So I'd ordered this outfit from J Bolin collection. And it was like a green and black two-piece suit, a blazer, and some pants. And the top, it had like it has these dramatic sleeves. Matter of fact, let me grab it. Okay, so it is a very dramatic top. Look at these sleeves, right? And it snaps in the middle. And it's, well, I don't know how long it is really, but I've never worn it because the pants didn't come and I wanted to wear it as a set. Well, long story short, the pants got lost. And so Jay Bolin himself called me the other day and he said that he was sending me something else. So he showed me a picture of this vest. So I opted for the vest, but now I'm seeing the vest. I don't know, we're about to see, because this ain't what I thought it was like. I don't know. Okay, maybe it'd be cute, like put it on, but then even right now, I'm on like this oversized thing. So it's got like buttons to it. This is kind of cute how it has that detail. I don't know, I'm gonna try and rock it. I'll probably wear it with like a Skims jumpsuit or something that's like super tight since this is big. What size is it? It's a medium. We'll see, but that's what they sent. I don't know. I did appreciate that he called me to apologize for the mix-up, but it has I will say it has taken a really long time to rectify the situation. I ordered this stuff. I think I was in Huntsville, so it was before Thanksgiving. It was in November. I was on my way to, it had to be November 11th because I was on my way to the airport to come back to Atlanta after our live show. And so today is January 14th. That's 2 months. That's ridiculous. This is giving outerwear. Let me hang it up in here. And then I still have these candles. I mean, not candles. Words make things. My 100K balloons, because I got 100K followers on Instagram. So my friend brought me those. I was supposed to take a picture with them, never did. Oh well. So last weekend, whenever I went out with my aunt for her birthday, I met this guy, and so now I'm trying to decide if I want to call him and like actually go out or not. Raven is behind the camera like, I don't know why you're not. I should listen to her. She should go out. I know, I'm such a homebody. It's just like, can't I just...
Home will always be here.
Huh?
Home will always be here.
But you know, like, when you be on your period and having cramps and just don't feel like doing shit, that's me right now. And I feel fat and ugly.
I can second that for you.
Yeah, it's just like...
Same way.
But you're out of town.
What?
Like, if I was out of town, I would definitely be outside. Like, fuck it. I'm out of town. Shit. One night only, I'm out of town. But then it's like, people be like, why are you single? Why are you single? I got a million reasons why I'm single. This is one of them. Even when I meet somebody, I don't be feeling like going out. But it's not even like I could be like, oh, well, you just want to come over and chill? Because I don't know this man. If it was somebody I knew, I could do that, but it's not. What a struggle. I should just go and just see, because what's the worst that could happen?
What's the worst?
I could always just have a sneeze attack and be like, oh my God, I think I have COVID, I have to go home.
Okay.
What? If I'm having a horrible time, I am a little congested. I do be sneezing.
If you're having a horrible time, send me a text. I will call you. I would need to get in your house. How could I get in without you?
Yeah. I think it'd be more funny to sneeze, but okay. I'm gonna be having a sneeze attack anyway.
Call me at this time so I can get up out of whatever it is I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like it's an emergency.
Raven already has plans today. She's going somewhere. I feel like that's why she thinks I should go somewhere.
You want to stay here? That's fine. Be my guest. I'll be right back to cuddle right here on the couch with you.
And then, like, what am I going to put on? I need to buy more, like, sweater tops. Because I have turned into a hoodie mama, okay? I love a good hoodie.
And I turned into a chia pet. Look at that.
I don't know. Do y'all ever feel like that sometimes? Just don't want to get dressed. Like, I would like to wear this.